Hey everyone, so this video is going to walk us through simplifying expressions that involve complex numbers. So you see we have those i's. Remember, those i's represent the square root of -1. And so we're going to simplify by getting rid of our parentheses. So we have some parentheses here, we have parentheses and an exponent. We're going to have to do some distributing. I'm going to use some colors just to help you to see where each part is coming from. So I'm going to start by distributing this 3. So I'm going to distribute the 3 to the 5. The 3 is positive, so it's going to be plus. And then the 3 to the 4i. And then I'm going to distribute my -2i. And so I have -2i, and I'm going to distribute it to the 5, and I have -2i, and I'm going to distribute it to the 4i. Okay, so that's that first set of parentheses, or sets of parentheses. So I have subtraction here and the exponent. And so remember, order of operations says you're going to simplify inside of the parentheses. So we can't do anything with the 3 minus 4i. But then it says exponents. So I'm going to get rid of that exponent, meaning I'm going to leave this subtraction here, and I'm going to work within that exponent. So I'm squaring it, 3 minus 4i. So first I'm just going to write it. And you'll see a lot of simplifying these comes from just rewriting. So I'm going to do a lot of rewriting. For now, I'm going to rewrite this. You're more than welcome to actually multiply them out. But right now, I'm focusing on these parentheses. So I'm just going to rewrite for now. But you can definitely multiply this and get 15 and multiply and get the 12i. It's completely up to you. I just always suggest not skipping steps. Okay, and then I have my subtraction, and now I'm going to distribute these two out so that I can get rid of these sets of parentheses. So I'm going to distribute the 3. And so whatever this comes out to be, that's going to go inside one set of parentheses because I'm going to end up subtracting the whole thing. All right, so 3 times 3, which is 9. I'm just going to actually distribute it out so I don't have too many parentheses. And then 3 times -4 is -12i. Find one more color, and I'm going to distribute the -4i. So -4i and 3 is -12i, and -4i and -4i is a positive 16i squared. Okay. Now I'm noticing I have way too many sets of parentheses. So I actually am going to multiply some of this out. So here's 15 plus 3 and 4i is 12i. This gives me -2 and 5 gives me -10i. -2i and 4i give me a -8i squared. And then I still have my subtraction and my set of parentheses. And so I'm going to simplify some of the stuff inside. So I have 9 minus 12i and minus 12i give you minus 24i. And then I have 16i squared. And remember, I squared is really equal to -1. So I'm just going to substitute that -1 in. All right, I'm going to rewrite this stuff over here. So 15 plus 12i, -10i, minus 8i squared. I'm going to substitute in that -1. And then I have minus 9 minus 24i, and then 16 and -1 is -16. Okay. And so now I can simplify inside of these parentheses, right? This ends up being subtraction, 9 minus 16, right? And so I can combine those two like terms and get the -7. So I have -7 minus 24i. And then everything else is just going to come down. So I have 15 plus 12i minus 10i. And -8 times -1 is going to give you a +8. All right. I still have that set of parentheses here. And so I can't just drop them because this is subtraction. So I need to distribute that negative. So it becomes a +7 and a +24i. And so Everything else can come down. So 15 plus 12i, negative 10i plus 8. And now you can just combine your like terms. So looking to see, well, what are my like terms here? So all of my whole numbers are constants. So I have 15, I have 8, and I have 7. And then all of my imaginary parts, which is, let me try and do a different color, 12i, negative 10i, and a positive 24i. And so I'm just going to add up my real parts, which are the 15, the 8, and the 7. And that's going to give me 30. And then I'm going to combine my other like terms, which are your imaginary parts. So you have a positive 12, a negative 10, and a positive 24. And so that gives you a positive 26i. And so the key here is to really just take your time. Sometimes I'll do these questions and I make small mistakes with signs. So just be careful and take your time.